Kristoffer here today with a yoga flow themed around the first chakra. So, first chakra, it's all about grounding, survival, foundation. When you have a strong foundation, you can have a strong body, strong mind, strong life. We all want that, right? All right, so Ganesh is the ruler of your first chakra. Ganesh is the elephant god, if you've seen pictures of it. And he is the remover and placer of obstacles. Ganesh mudra looks like this. So it's your ability to remove obstacles from yourself. So we're gonna use this a couple times, and you can pull those arms apart or you can leave them as they are. It's totally up to you. And if you find your mind going a million miles an hour during the flow, I don't know how it could, but if it does, the seed mantra, the bija mantra of the first chakra is L-A-M, lam, lam, however you want to pronounce it. So just inhale lam, exhale lam, if your mind starts to wander. All right, first chakra, here we go. So feel those sits bones firmly rooting into the ground. So starting right with your foundation right away. Comfortable cross-legged seat if you like. Let's just center ourselves with 3 breaths. Big inhale, reach your arms out and up. Take your hands together and find that Ganesh mudra. Close your eyes. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale everything out the mouth. Twice more, just like that. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale everything out and pull those hands apart. Last time, big inhale through the nose. Any distractions, exhale them away. Beautiful. Float your eyes open and take your right hand to the ground. Inhale your left arm up and over, rooting through that left hip crease, lengthening through your side waist. Use each inhale to lengthen and each exhale to open your chest up. 2 more. Big inhale. Exhale, open. Really firmly root through your sits bones and your hand. Big inhale. Exhale, open. Nice. Now take your left hand to your right knee. Plant that right palm firmly into the ground or fingertips firmly into the ground. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. 2 more breaths here. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to twist. And 1 more. Big inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Take that right hand to the opposite knee. Inhale, arch your spine as much as you can, and on your exhale, round and lean back. Keeping those sits bones firmly rooted, just sway a little side to side, your own personal hammock here, just lengthening out your spine. Nice, and then relax out of that and take the other side, so your left hand is on the ground. Inhale your right arm up, and exhale, reach it over to the side, rooting that right hip back into the ground. Use each inhale to lengthen the side waist, and each exhale to open your chest up. 2 more. Big inhales, lengthen. Exhales, open. 1 more time. Big inhale. Exhale, open it up. Nice. Take your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Big inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist you open. So you're wringing yourself out like a sponge here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. This is actually wringing out your organs. And if you visualize your thoughts that you don't need wringing out, that works too. Big inhale. Exhale, twist it out. Take your left hand to your right knee, arch your spine on the inhale, and use the exhale to lean back. So you're tractioning out your spine here. And just swinging from your knees. You can sway, you can swing, do whatever feels good. Sits bones firmly rooting into the ground. All right, relax out of that and come on to all fours, hands and knees. We're gonna take some cat-cows here. This flow stays really close to the ground. Inhale, arch your spine, because that's what the first chakra is all about. And exhale, round like an angry Halloween cat. Twice more. Inhale, arch, look up, just warming up that spine. Exhale to round. 1 more time. Inhale, arch, look up. And exhale, round it out. All right, from here, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Come into your down dog, pedal through your feet. If you want to make your down dog short enough to take your heels to the ground for this flow, you're more than welcome to. But if you want to open the hamstrings and calves a little more, you take your feet back and just pedal, pedal, pedal through those feet. Press into the knuckles of your forefingers and thumbs. Grip through your fingertips to alleviate pressure on the wrists. Roll out to plank pose. Pull that belly towards your spine and use your inhale to lift those hips back. Twice more, just like that. Roll out to plank, just warming up the core here, no big thing. And then inhale, lift your hips right back up. And 1 more time, roll out to plank, press into the knuckles of the forefingers and thumbs, reach through those heels, and use your breath to lift you right back up. Slow and steady, take one step at a time, moving to the front of the mat. Elephants are nice and slow. Ganesh is an elephant, so you know, be slow, be grounded. Take those big toes together, heels slightly apart, one vertebra at a time, slowly roll up to stand. Shoulders like and head are the last to arrive. Roll those shoulders away from your ears, bend your knees, sink your hips, and come to a chair pose. All right, so we're gonna take that Ganesh Mudra in your chair pose. So pull that belly in. Make sure you can see your toes in front of your knees. If your knees are too far forward, pull them back and use that belly. Feel all four corners of your feet rooting into the ground. Really nice. Pull those hands away, open your chest up, and from here, you're gonna take your right heel to your bum, like a little perch pose, and then take your fingertips to the ground, warrior three. Internally rotate through your thighs. Super nice. And then just step back here, spin the back heel down, inhale your arms up to a warrior one, and on your exhale, plant your palms, come back to your down dog. Roll out to plank pose, lower all the way to the ground for this flow. Big toes together, clasp behind your sacrum. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your toes, and on your exhale, plant your palms, sink your hips, child's pose just for a moment, all fours, down dog. All right, same thing. You're gonna slowly walk to the front. I want you to feel your feet pressing into the earth as you take each step. Big toes together, one vertebra at a time. Slowly roll up to stand. You can sway side to side if you have a tight lower back. That feels really nice. And then roll your shoulders away from your ears, bend your knees, sink your hips. Chair pose with that Ganesh Mudra. Pull those hands apart like you could remove any obstacles in your life. Come to the ball of your left foot, take your left heel to your ground, to your bum, and then press that heel back as you transition into your supported warrior three. Step back to a low lunge, spin your back heel down, inhale your arms up to a warrior one with your hips super square, and then on your exhale, plant your palms, plank pose. Lower all the way to the ground, big toes together, clasp behind your sacrum. Inhale, lift that chest up. And on your exhale, plant your palms, hips to your heels to child's pose just for a moment. All fours, down dog. All right, last time, because third time is a charm, to walk to the front of the mat, pressing those feet into the ground as you go. Big toes together, slowly roll up to stand, whichever way you liked. And then roll those shoulders away from your ears. All right, we're gonna take some sun salutations. Inhale your arms all the way up. And exhale all the way down. Step that right leg back, take your back knee down, sink your hips, reach your arms up, and on your exhale, hands surround your front foot, down dog. Roll out to plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin to the ground, so lots of points on the ground. Inhale, pull it through to a baby cobra, and on your exhale, come back to down dog. Inhale the right leg high, open the hip, bend the knee, and then step your right foot outside of the right hand, step your left foot outside of the left hand and come to a squat. Squat is pretty much the quintessential first chakra pose. Inhale your arms all the way up, heel toe those big toes together, and take a swan dive down. Inhale the left leg back, back knee down, sink your hips, reach your arms high. Exhale your hands surround your front foot, down dog. Roll out to your plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale, pull it through to a baby cobra, elbows in. And on your exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg high, open the hip, bend the knee. On your exhale, step your left foot outside the left hand, right foot outside the right hand, come to your squat. Inhale your arms straight up, heel toe those feet together. Okay, second round. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale the right leg back, back knee down, sink your hips, reach your arms high. Exhale, your hands surround your front foot, down dog. Roll out to plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga this time, engage that core. Inhale, upward dog, open your chest. And exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg high, open the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, step your right foot outside of your right hand, left foot outside of the left hand, come to your squat. Use your inhale to lift yourself up, big toes together. And exhale, swan dive down. Inhale the left leg back, back knee down, sink your hips, reach your arms high. Exhale, your hands surround your front foot, take it to down dog. Roll out to plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway down. Feel the points that are touching the ground, firmly rooting. Inhale, upward dog, open your chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the left leg high, open the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, step the left foot outside the left hand, right foot outside the right hand. Come to your squat. Inhale, your arms reach all the way up, heel toe those feet together. And on your exhale, take your hands to your heart. Plug your thumbs into your heartbeat. Feel all four corners of your feet firmly rooting to the ground. Lengthen through your tailbone, pull your belly to your spine. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Relax those hands. Really nice. All right, bend your knees, sink your hips, come back to the chair pose. So we shadowed this a little bit before the sun salutations. Ganesh Mudra, pull those arms apart, pull your belly in, make sure you can see your toes in chair. Come onto the ball of your right foot, and then take your right heel to your right bum, and press that foot back as you lean forward to your supported warrior three. Step the right foot all the way back, tap your back knee down, and come to Anjaneyasana, which is a low lunge that we did a little bit in the sun salutations. So sink your hips forward, tuck through your spine, so it's not too much of a back bend, and really root into the ground here. Nice. Take both hands to the ground, tuck your back toes, sink your hips towards your right heel. This is a nice little hamstring opener, so turn your toes left to right and just see which part of your hamstring is the tightest and maybe hang out there. Big inhale here and exhale to relax. Come back to that low lunge. This time, take your right hand inside the foot, left arm reaches up, and then take your left hand to the ground, sweep your right arm up and over, lengthening through that side waist. Tuck your back toes, spin your back heel down. Come into a triangle pose here with your hand on the ground. Bend the front knee, reach your arms up, warrior one. Square off those hips here. Internal rotation of both thighs. Lengthen through your tailbone. Front knee is directly over that front ankle. Open the hips and adjust your feet to warrior two as needed. The arch of the back foot should be in the middle of the heel, so the heel should come to the middle of the arch. Lengthen evenly through those front and back fingertips. Nice. Breathe here, lengthening through the tailbone. And then from here, tip it back, reverse, and take the left forearm to the left thigh. Right arm reaches forward, extended side angle. From here, bend the back knee, take your hands to the ground, flex through your left toes. This is called Rainbow Warrior. And then you're coming right back into that extended side angle. You can take your hand to the ground if you want, or you can take the first variation that we did. We'll do that one more time. So take that low lunge to the back, the side lunge, and then crawl your hands forward and come to that extended side angle. Really nice. Reach the right arm down, back, and open as you come to a triangle with your hand inside. You can use fingertips, blocks, or the palm, just feel rooted. And then reach your right arm forward, reach your left arm forward. Come on up to stand, parallel your toes. Side bend to the right, lengthening through that side waist. And then take your left hand to your right ankle, right arm is up, bend the left knee, which is the front knee, and twist your body so that your head reaches back towards that left knee. It should feel amazing. Release your hands and crawl them to the front of the mat. Heel toe your left foot out to the left. We're coming to lizard pose, another really low to the ground pose. So it's a hip opener. So just sway side to side. You should feel an opening on the top of your right thigh. Breathe into it, enjoy it. And then from here, step back to your forearm plank pose. Pull your belly to your spine. Walk your feet as close to your elbows as they want to get. Dolphin pose. Breathe here. You can reach your chest back through your arms towards your toes if you want a nice opening in the traps. And then inhale your chin in front of your thumbs and exhale back to dolphin. A few more times. Inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward, exhale back. This is 4, and back, and 5, and back. You have 5 more. Inhale forward, you can do it. Last 4, and back. Last 3, and back. Last 2, and back. Last one, and back. Tap your knees down, child's pose. You've earned it. So see how much you can surrender your body into the ground and really allow the ground to support you. One more big inhale here. One more big exhale. Nice. Come back to all fours, tuck your toes, down dog. If you want to shrug your shoulders away from your ears and then release them down on your spine, sometimes that releases any sort of shoulder tension. Take a slow walk to the front, again allowing all four corners of your feet to root into the ground every step of the way. Soft knees, one vertebra at a time, slowly roll up to stand. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale your arms up, bend your knees, chair pose, second side. So take that Ganesh Mudra, pull through those arms, and then come high to the ball of the left foot. Take your left heel to your bum, transition into that supported warrior three, internally rotating those thighs. Softly step it back, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Crawl your hands up onto your thigh. Take a moment to really lengthen your tailbone and then sink those hips forward. It should feel really nice on the top of the left thigh here. Breathe here. And then fingertips to the ground, tuck your back toes, sink your hips towards your left heel for your runner's lunge. And again, just say hello to your hamstrings. Turning your toes right to left, just seeing where it feels the tightest, and wherever that is for you today, right in this moment, just breathe there. Use each inhale to send breath and energy to the tight spots, and use each exhale to visualize the tension leaving your body. Come back into that low lunge, left hand stays on the ground, right arm is up for a big open twist, and then take your right hand to the ground. Sweep your left arm up and over to the side, opening through your left side waist. Tuck your back toes, spin your back heel down. Come into triangle pose with your hand outside the foot, and then bend the front knee, square off those hips, come into your warrior one. Squaring the hips, internally rotating both thighs, lengthening through the tailbone, pull the belly to the spine. From here, open into your warrior two, so adjust the feet so that your front heel would slice the inside of the back arch. Drop those shoulders, lengthen the tailbone, knit your front ribs in to allow this to be a core pose. Inhale tips you back to reverse, and exhale takes you into extended side angle, forearm to thigh, open your chest up. From here, bend the left knee, lengthen the right leg, come into your Skandasana, that side lunge, and then come right back into that extended side angle with the hand inside the foot this time. One more time, take it back, bend that left knee, open through the inner thighs, extended side angle, hand inside the thigh. From here, reach your hand down, back, and open into your triangle pose with the hand on the ground, block floor, whatever feels good for you. Reach your top arm forward, reach your bottom arm forward, come up to stand, parallel your toes, side bend to the left, lengthening through that side waist, getting length from the heel all the way to your fingertips. And then take your right hand to your left ankle, left arm reaches up, bend the front knee, which is the right knee, twist open, leaning away from that leg. And then hands relax to the ground, crawl them to the front, heel toe your foot out to the right. Lizard pose, stand nice and low to the ground. Feel every part of your body that's touching the ground, rooting in there. Swaying is really nice to loosen up the top of the left thigh. And just breathe here. And then take it back to forearm plank pose. Pull the belly to the spine. And then from here, just tap your right knee to the ground, come back. Left knee to the ground, forearm plank. And just do that, alternating the knees. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. You'll feel your low belly pulling in. This is great for those lower abs. Great to strengthen your lower back, which prevents low back pain. Yay, winning! Really nice. So just keep breathing here. Pulling that belly in. Just give me 5 more on each side. 4. Last 3. Last 2, last 1, knees down, child's pose. Breathe here. Just feel where that heart is beating the most for you. Maybe it's in your neck, maybe it's in the back of your heart. Wherever you feel it, just pay attention to it. And again, surrender your body as much as you can so that your weight is fully being supported by the ground. Come on to all fours. Inhale your right arm up to the ceiling, and exhale, reach it underneath you, and take that twice more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach underneath you. One more time, lift up and open, and then shoulder to the ground, temple to the ground. You can tent your fingertips out in front of you to help open the shoulders a little bit more. Breathe here, pressing the back of your right palm into the ground and the tops of both feet into the ground. Come back to all fours. You guessed it, there's a second side. Inhale the left arm up, and exhale, reach it underneath you. Nice, twice more just like that. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale to reach. One more time. Inhale, lift, open up. Nice, this time, shoulder to the ground, temple to the ground. You can walk those fingertips forward. Open your chest up. And just breathe where it feels good. Rooting the left hand into the ground and the tops of both feet, your shins. Breathing and opening. Come on to all fours. Just once, inhale, arch your spine, look up. And exhale, round. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Another slow stroll to the front of the mat, rooting your feet as you go. And then this time you're gonna heel toe your feet wide, your heels in, toes out, and come to your squat. So breathe in your squat. Feel all four corners of your feet rooting into the ground. So sometimes we have a tendency to come towards the big toe. Press the little toe side of the foot into the ground. Use your thumbs to lift your chest up and then take your Ganesh Mudra, which might allow your knees and hips to open up a little more. And just breathe. Take your right palm to the ground. The arm comes in front of the leg. Left arm reaches up for a nice twist, lower back opener. Come back through your Ganesh Mudra through center, and then left palm to the ground, left arm inside the left thigh. Open through your right side, reaching your right fingertips to the ceiling. Awesome. Come back through that Ganesh Mudra, and then stand yourself straight up. And on your exhale, sit right back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. See if you can feel equally as rooted on your squat and when you're standing. So I want your feet and your base and your foundation to feel exactly the same. Reach those fingertips apart. Really pull those elbows away from each other. That'll open your chest, open your shoulders, and remind you that you are capable of removing any obstacles that you choose to remove. Really nice. Do 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Come back to that squat. You did it. Nicely done. Fingertips to the ground. Turn your chest right to left. Awesome. And then from here, take your feet together, heels apart. Come onto the balls of your feet and then reach your arms forward. Pull your belly to your spine. Gently release your bum to the ground. Nice. Shake out those legs. All right, so there's actually a pose in yoga called elephant pose. So I would be really remiss to leave it out of this particular flow. It is an arm balance. Don't worry, you can do it. All right, so take your right shin up. Just give it a little cradle. Your hips are nice and open from all those squats. And then you're gonna take your right knee and hike it over your right shoulder. You can even have it on your upper arm if you don't feel like you have that flexibility to round. But round just like you're in cat pose, and then get your shoulder up as high as you can. Plant your palms facing forward in between your hips and your knee, and then just pull your belly to your spine. You can point the toes for a pretty picture if you want. But feel your hands firmly rooting into the ground, giving you your base. This is elephant pose. Nice. Release your bum down. Right foot inside of the left thigh. Big inhale to open your chest. And exhale, crawl your hands forward. Take that right hand outside the left shin or foot and just fold forward into your Janu Shirshasana. Use each inhale to lengthen and each exhale to relax. One more breath here. Big inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Take that right hand behind you, stargazer. Sweep your left arm up, lift your hips up. Come onto that right shin, open your chest. And then from here, just take your left knee to meet your right, and then kneel here. Take a big breath in, forget about what just happened, and take a big breath out. Awesome. All right, swing your legs around. We're gonna take the second side. So just because you did or didn't do it on the other side doesn't mean the second side will be even. Everybody has a stronger side. Believe you can do this, and you will. Take your left shoulder, your left knee onto your left shoulder. Again, it can be anywhere above the elbow. It's just a little easier if you have the knee and shoulder connection. Plant your palms firmly down. Blocks under your hands can help you. Press into the fingertips, lift through your belly, and reach. Breathe here, feeling your foundation in your hands. Really nice, you guys. And then relax out of it. Left foot inside of the right thigh. Feel both sits bones firmly rooting into the ground. It's almost a little twist so that your belly button is aligned with your knee in this pose. Big inhale to lengthen, and use your exhale to forward bend. Just relaxing over that left leg or right leg. Again, each inhale lengthens you through the spine, and each exhale releases you a little bit more. Nice and close to the ground here, just surrendering all of your body weight into the ground. Crawl yourself up, take your left hand behind you, sweep your right arm up and over, lift those hips into your stargazer pose, and then just release right back down. Take your feet together, knees apart. Take a big inhale here, and use your exhale to forward bend. Relax into this. So your forward bend might look like this today. That's totally fine. You can take a block or a pillow underneath your hips if your lower back is tight. But move to the space that feels right for your body right in this moment. Each inhale creates space. Each exhale moves you into it. If you can press your forehead into the ground, or maybe press your forehead into your thumbs, that can be on blocks or whatever. It's really nice to have a grounding point right at your third eye. It actually calms your body down. One more big inhale here. One more big exhale. Awesome. So come out of this, shake those legs out. We're gonna do another low to the ground hip opener. So sweep your legs around so you're back in all fours. So for this one, you're gonna take preferably one knee onto a towel or a blanket, but maybe you have really tough knees and you don't need it. Flex your feet and just let your knees splay wide. And you're gonna take your head into your hands. So this is frog pose. It's a really nice, even hip opener. Lengthen through your tailbone and just see how much you can let go. See how much you can let the ground support you. Again, if your mind is wandering, as it tends to do in these forward bending introspective poses, inhale the sound blum and exhale the sound lum. Seed mantra of the first chakra. Lengthen through your tailbone. Breathe. Close your eyes if you want to. Just 2 more deep breaths here, allowing your hips to sink towards the ground. 1 more. Nice. And then come back to all fours. Slowly take those knees back together. Inhale, arch your spine, look up, and then lower your chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, pull it through to a cobra of any size. And on your exhale, relax your forehead to the ground. Big toes together, clasp behind your sacrum. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your toes. Find that locust pose. It's the most grounding of the back bends in my opinion, but you know, you do you. If there's another one you prefer, you can do that. Just open your chest up and relax down when you're ready. From here, just roll over onto your back. Actually, just sit yourself up. We'll take a seated twist so that you feel grounded through your sits bones once more. So get a nice, comfortable seat here. And then take your right hand behind you, take your left hand to your right knee, take a big inhale to lift and lengthen, feel your sits bones in the ground, and use your exhale to wring yourself out. 2 more breaths. Inhale from your roots, exhale, twist. Last one, inhale, exhale, anything that's not serving you right in this moment. And then come back through center and just switch the twist. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Big inhale to lift, root yourself down. Exhale to twist. 2 more, big inhale. Exhale, wring yourself out. Last time, big inhale to lengthen. Use your exhale to wring yourself out of any thoughts that aren't serving you right in this moment. Come back through center. Find your Ganesh Mudra. Pull those arms apart to open your heart. Close your eyes. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. 2 more, big inhale. Exhale. 1 more, big inhale. Let it all go on the exhale. Awesome, you guys. Namaste. Thanks for doing the first chakra flow with me, Heidi Kristoffer, Q Coach. If you want more tips or tricks or anything cool, go to Kinetic. We have an app now, so find the app and we will see you there. Second chakra flow next. See you guys.